and we continue to talk about open centers. So open centers are the centers on the body graph. When you look at your body graph, you can see 9 centers. Some of them are colored and some of them are not. So those centers that you see colored, they are defined, which means you have a fixed energy in them at all the time, which means that part of you is always present, constant, just like your hand. You can use it because you have it. The open center is like a hand that you possibly could have, but you don't. And because you don't have it, you will all the time feel, oh, there is something missing. And that place is particularly sensitive. In the open center, you can feel the world more than you feel yourself. You can feel other people more than you feel yourself. So, if you have an open ajna center, you can feel thoughts of other people, and you can confuse them with yours. So you suddenly have this thought, and I'm like, oh, I need to do this. When you have an emotional center open, you actually confuse the emotions of the people with your own, and you think because you feel something really strongly, and because you have this very, very low feeling or very, very up feeling, that it has to influence your decisions. Another center that I would like to discuss today is a splenic center, your spleen, which is on the left side of the body graph. So if a person has this center fixed, it means the body has a certain awareness, which means the body can give you constantly, reliably signals. Don't go there. This is not healthy. This person feels wrong to you. It's not like mind. There are no facts. There is no discussion. It's basically intuition. This is how we experience it, intuition in the splenic center. It's a very short message, like no. Like a kind of fear in the body, like this is not good for you, don't go there. And because there is no explanation that follows, and because the mind chatter is so loud, why I cannot go there, I have been preparing for so long, this sounds unreasonable, this is just what was that, it's not important, I can ignore it. So because the chatter of the mind is so loud, we actually cannot feel the splenic center. We cannot feel exactly, we miss that signal. That's why even Rao Ruhu in his lectures about spleen, he was saying there are a lot of people in the hospitals with their legs broken or something broken because they have been feeling that they just had this feeling, oh, let me not go there. And they still went. And there was some kind of danger and something happened, like, when you walk on the street and they didn't fix the road and you had a feeling like you had to go and choose another way and you end up falling down. Or sometimes I get an intuition for things that are just not supposed to happen. So maybe my mind tells me to prepare, to get ready, to do something. And then I'm like, I don't feel like going. Like, why am I feeling this? Like, my body just doesn't want to go, doesn't feel like. And then I find out that the event was cancelled or others are not coming. The intuition has signaled me as well. It's not necessary to go. Intuition can signal when the person is not right for you, which is basically the intuition, the body's feeling, the eldest awareness in the world that is a body awareness, simply signals to you, this person is not healthy for you. And then again, there is a conversation with the mind. Yeah, but he's talking the right things, but he has a degree, he is a very influential person. And then once you start having a relationship with this person, you find out that, yeah, they can do actions that are absolutely wrong. The behavior is absolutely wrong. When we have open spleen center, it's hard for us to make spontaneous decisions. We are not equipped to make spontaneous decisions, and our body cannot protect us. And like, let me give you an example. Everybody decided jumping from the rock to the seawater. Those who will have their spleen defined, in the last moment the body is going to take some kind of position which will help the body enter the water. No mind will be used, no thinking will be used. The body will do it automatically. This is how spleen works. This is what I experience from time to time. My body jumps to the side or moves suddenly when, something's supposed to happen. Those who have open spleen, they can jump and maybe they will even enjoy it, but they will hit the water harder, most probably. Not every time the body will respond. There is no promise from the body that I'm going to take care of you in every moment. That's why for these people who have open spleen, it is much better not to be spontaneous. It's better to not follow the adrenaline, not to force themselves when there is something dangerous. It's better, others want to do it. Others feel like danger is cool. And you know what? I don't have to prove anything. I don't have to prove to others that I can. Yes, I feel scared. I feel afraid. Why does open spleen has this fear? Because the body doesn't know if it can handle it. If there is like no promise that 100% I can handle it, 100% I can manage. So these people absolutely should not feel spontaneous and force themselves to be in a certain way. There is deep anxiety involved when there is open spleen. Maybe people are taking medications or going through years of therapy. Just knowing that you have an open spleen, just realizing it, finding out that this is the place of the fear of the body, where the door can be open to releasing all kind of, can I survive? Will I be able to survive? Even when there is no obvious danger around you. So just knowing and just exploring this fact and knowing that this is a part of your design will help you to say, okay, there is nothing actually wrong with me. I can work with my fear. I can learn to accept it. I can understand what messages it gives to me. I will not do things just because of my fear, but as well, I will not be spontaneous, and I will not try to prove to others that I actually can't do dangerous things. And maybe adrenaline experiences are not exactly for me. I have heard a lot from people who have open spleen that when they were younger, they have done all the possible dangerous things and often had bones broken and stuff like this. And I have a defined spleen. I absolutely never feel attracted to the really scary things because my body say, you know what, most probably we can handle that, but why should we? It could be bad for our body. My body does not even budge, it's a bit unhealthy, it's a bit dangerous. Adrenaline does nothing for me. So I suggest find out more about your design. Knowing what centers are open will help you in a lot of life situations and will give you certain confidence and will help you to make decisions from the places where you really are yourself.